Welcome to Buenos Aires. Let's go! It's going on every single day. Beautiful vibes, beautiful views, and stunning cars. Next episode of the South America journey of this adventure kicks off in Buenos Aires. Over the next few days, we're going to be going around Argentina looking for absolute beautiful views, interacting with authentic Mercedes-Benz car owners, and eventually making our way over the Andes Mountains in a few days. Should be one of the most beautiful drives that we've ever been on, and I can't help but be very excited. But first, before we get into that, we're going to adventure around this tiny little street here in Buenos Aires. It's called La Boca, this neighborhood, and it's characterized by some really beautiful colors. So at 7 p.m. the shops in this area kind of close up and the streets kind of quiet down. And look at that palm tree up there. That is a photo right there if I've ever seen one. You got to zoom in. I'll take a shot of that guy. There's no viewfinder in this. Okay, so we just arrived here in Balcarce, in the middle of the Argentinian countryside for a very, very exciting reason. Now, some of the 140 places that we're visiting over the next few months, some of them we find them along the way, and others are planned months in advance. This is one of the ones that are planned months in advance for a specific reason. This is the home of Juan Manuel Fangio, an iconic race car driver. I gotta show you what it looks like inside. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Juan Manuel Fangio. Name sounds very familiar because his uncle has been an iconic driver in the history of motorsports. We're gonna get in the car, see if we can get the car to the top of the museum, and maybe have a little bit of surprise cooked up. For someone who doesn't know motorsports, doesn't know the pedigree that your uncle has done for us, could you give, like a very lay person, someone who has no history on motorsports, an explanation of why your uncle is important, specifically in Argentina, but for motorsports?
Well, definitely motorsport was extremely important for Argentina. Racing cars, it was extremely important.
Yeah.
At the time, it was so strong as soccer.
Yeah.
And it was a very special situation. Let's talk about the 40s and the 50s.
Yeah.
All the people from the town, everybody was getting involved. Were getting involved to help my uncle's career. And of course, then when my uncle started to drive outside the country, the full country was into it.
Behind him, you know?
All the time.
As a matter of fact, 5 times world champion. 2 years with Mercedes, which is why he's a very, very important character for us. His statue is actually in front of the Mercedes Museum in Stuttgart.
Incredible.
It is absolutely incredible. So people ask us, oh, where's your next place? Oh, we're going to this place, little town in Argentina, in the middle of nowhere. Why? It's because of your uncle's pedigree.
Incredible, yes.
Okay, so I think now we're gonna go to see your uncle's car that he actually, you know, the body of the car, and maybe I have something that I wanted to show you. So I wanted to show you some photos of your uncle.
Yep.
Of some people who are incredibly important to the history of motorsports, especially as it relates to Mercedes. Do you know who this is?
Yes, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he's Juan Manuel.
Juan Manuel. Do you know who this is?
I cannot see clear.
This is Heinz Poschmann.
All right.
This is an engineer.
Yes.
Who worked with your dad for various years.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So, if you look behind you over there, that is his son.
Oh no.
That is his son.
Come on. Incredible.
The person who drove you up the ramp.
Incredible.
And this is not just a regular person. This is someone who has Mercedes in their blood as well. So he works for the company as well. He has history with the car, and I thought maybe it would be poetic in a way to have both of you come here to the annex of the history, the birthplace of your uncle, and bring him here to experience this with you.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, that's great.
That's fantastic.
Solo quieren oro negro, joyas y lo mineral. Solo quieren.
Okay, so we just arrived at the racetrack. We're gonna see if we can push these cars and see what they can do. Let's get it.
Well, hello. We'll have the chance to drive this beautiful Mercedes car around the racetrack in Balcarce, and after that, we'll have the chance to drive this one. Let's go.
Okay.
days are starting to blend together. However, I'll tell you one thing that's not blending is the sense of gratitude, the overwhelming sense of what in the world is going on. And this is such a nice little change of pace from the stuff we've been seeing. Hectic cities, like a lot of people, and now it's just like open countryside, a lot of farmlands. And it's like really photographic as well.
Mi camión,
Sí, sí.
lo mejor que hay, hace 13 años que lo tengo, impecable, nunca me dejó bien.
¿Este de 13 años?
13 años,
13 años.
13 años hace que lo tengo y es modelo 98
98.
y no conoce el mecánico.
Ja? Ich kenne keinen Mechaniker, weil er hat keine Probleme.
Buen viaje,
Buen día.
suerte.
Gracias. Bye, ciao.
It's like this is like a movie scene. Yeah, it's so sick. Now they're just heading on their journeys. I wonder where they're going. Where are they going? We do have a meeting though, so we gotta. Man, this looks sick, man. Join us on a super rainy and foggy day here in Cordoba, and we are in a very special car today. Look at this thing. Okay, a couple of important years to the history of Mercedes here. In 1888, Berta Benz puts her kids in the back of a car and goes on the very first road trip. Actually, there was no gas, of course, no gas station, there's no cars, but she gets gas from a pharmacy, puts it in the car, and they head out on the very first road trip. Important year number 2, 1962, Swedish rally driver Eli Rosqvist drove a car very similar to this, the 220 SE, 4,600 miles across Argentina, and she came first place, actually approximately 3 hours before any other driver arrived, which is crazy. Like something like she averaged like 75 miles an hour for the entirety of the race, and this is in the 60s, in the 60s. Let me show you what she looks like. 4,600 kilometers across Argentina. They drove the Mercedes-Benz 220 SE, beat every single man in the field, won every single stage of the rally, and they had the record and it stood for years. For years. So impressive. Here at Bodega Rucamalin in Luján de Cuyo, at one of Argentina's most prestige wineries here, well, the emphasis is on taste-making, patience, and craftsmanship. We brought the S-Class here specifically for a reason. I'm gonna bring you along for this adventure. See what the vibe is around, you know? Some Mercedes-Benz community stuff. Come along, let's go. Yes, you can truly feel when intentions are made with craftsmanship in mind, you know? We decided to bring people from the local dealerships and share this passion because the joy of creating, the joy of these kinds of events is better, bless you, Gesundheit, it's better when it's shared. You know what I mean?
This is the way of celebrating birthday in Argentina. Very sorry to interrupt. In the name of Catena Zapata, we want to celebrate your birthday. Thank you very much. So, thank you.
I'd say today is arguably the most exciting day of the trip because we are driving over the Andes Mountains, some of the most iconic peaks in the entirety of the world, and we're taking these S-Classes over them. What more can you say? Look at the views, man. Look at the views.